The following videos that I'm going to show you is people in Venezuela sacking the vehicles with food. As I showed you before, people are really hungry. They want food. There's no food in the store, so um, if if one of the vehicles with food have an accident, they would loot the vehicle. So I'm going to show you now a couple of videos showing you what they do. This is like an expressway. The vehicle around here has food, and people are getting off their vehicles to steal the food in the car.
¡Qué bandera, marico! Mira la lacrea, mira.
This vehicle had Pepsi products. It's also being looted.
Camión de la Polar que chocó y lamentablemente pues
A Polar truck. I guess Polar is like a beer. Had an accident and people are stealing the products from the vehicle.
realmente no es el país que yo quiero. Eso tiene un dueño, es ajeno, la gente va como loca, como que con eso.
He's saying this is not the country I want. That belongs to somebody, and you know, people are going over there, you know, like crazy, stealing the products.
Se van a hacer ricos, no sé, realmente. Qué triste ver eso.
It's really sad to see
Aparte
that.
del daño patrimonial que pudo haber tenido por el choque del camión, pues además de eso, entonces viene gente que parece común, pero que terminan siendo malandros y ladrones, llevándose cosas que no son de ellos.
Mira, ahí viene. Y los otros están baja que bajan. Ay,
Aquí los tienen, pues mire cómo llevan las cajas de cerveza. La gente se ríe, parece una fiesta.
sí, mira, fíjate.
He's like, people are laughing. They think it's a party. They have the, you know, the boxes full of beers.
Qué lamentable, de verdad.
Mire, ahí viene el de camisa roja que ya se había llevado una.
Claro, sí, pero por eso es.
Tras casi 4 horas de congestión vehicular, la autopista Francisco Fajardo fue reabierta. A las 6 de la mañana,
This truck had an accident. The driver was dead in the vehicle, but people were more interested in the products in the vehicle. They were sacking the vehicle.
una gándola cargada de carne congelada impactó contra el reductor del puente
It's a frozen meat.
de los Ruices, efectivos de Protección Civil de Sucre. Debido a
People are sacking another vehicle that has frozen meat. It looks like the police is right there looking at that. Well, that's what happened in socialism. There's no... So nobody cares, you know? Since nobody owns the businesses, nobody cares because everything belongs to the government, so people steal things. That's how everything gets out of control. Like, you know, there's no private owners, nobody cares, everything belongs to the government, so this is what happens. I'm sorry, but the government cannot control everything, you know? Socialism, communism does not work economically. It's not healthy for any country. This truck has flour, bread flour. They eat that a lot in Venezuela. And they're also looting the truck. When people become hungry, you know, they go crazy. This is the things that happen when people are hungry. This is what this government in Venezuela has accomplished. A lot of hungry people, a lot of necessities, you know. This is the result. What happened with Venezuela was the following. Uh, Many poor people were, were tired of the previous government, and so they wanted to change. Chavez came. Um, he said that he was gonna change their lives. What he destroyed the middle class. He destroyed the higher class. He destroyed everything. Now everybody's poor. He never got of the misery. All those people that he promised things. He promised houses and he promised a lot of things. Uh, this was a country that was doing really good when Chavez got there. He just made it worse. And now, Chavez died like a year ago, and things have gotten even worse than it was. So this is the result of the false promises, and we can see it right here right now.
One of the many barrios, or poor neighborhoods, positioned precariously on the sloping hills of the Venezuelan capital, Caracas. Like many urban settlements in Latin America, barrios like La Vega were built from the ground up, mostly by residents themselves in the absence of the state. People are proud of the communities they've built, but often encounter problems with basic infrastructure that at times can make life difficult and dangerous for residents. Areas like this section of La Vega, called Carretera Negra, or Black Highway, are susceptible to frequent flooding and landslides during heavy rains. Residents had petitioned previous governments for decades to build a proper drainage system to address the problem, which often left homes flooded or inaccessible. Now,
most of these people, there's a lot of people there in Venezuela. Imagine all those people hungry. Chavez promised a lot of things. Most of the things that he promised was never accomplished. And that's the problem. Most of these people now are really mad that they still in the same situation, and most of the plans have never been done, and so you know, there's no food. It's crazy.